Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the worship service of Chalmers United Church in Kingston, Ontario. We are glad you're able to join us in the sanctuary or on YouTube. We welcome Kate Johnson. Kate is a Quaker chaplain who has served at the Kingston Health Science Centre, various correctional institutions, and Queen's University. She is currently working part-time as a nanny and part-time for the Foundation Against Intolerance and Racism. We would also like to thank Juliet Milsom, our organist, and Marion Holenbow on piano, our scripture reader Al Fletcher, our coffee and lunch organizers Heather Ferris, Mary Davis Little, Jane McEwen, and Joan Simeon, and our media tech Brigitte Holschuh. The land acknowledgement in the bulletin today was composed by our Joint Truth and Reconciliation group with input from members of Chalmers, Sydenham Street, and Faith United Churches. Bruce Elliott is the current representative on JTRAG. A top priority for JTRAG in the coming months is planning for the joint worship service for the Indigenous Day of Prayer on June 18th and Orange Shirt Day on September 30th. We are looking for representatives from each church to assist in planning and to participate in these meaningful worship services. Bruce would also welcome anyone in the congregation who would like to join him in representing Chalmers on JTRAG. Please contact him or myself if you are interested in joining this group. For more information and contact information about this and other announcements, please read the e-blast. And now an announcement from Heather Ferris.
Good morning. Today, following a light lunch after the service, we will be holding a congregational meeting during which the report of our nominating circle will be brought forward to be endorsed. We are grateful to Marilyn Braden and to Ivan Brandsma for all their work on this. You will be able to join via Zoom and vote. The link is in the bulletin announcements insert, and it's also in the e-blast. And we're thinking that the meeting will start around noon. Next Sunday, again, a congregational meeting will be held also after a light lunch. The purpose of this meeting will be to endorse the living faith story of Chalmers Church. To give some background, the living faith story will be part of the Community of Faith profile, which every United Church is required to prepare and post on the United Church's central information website called Church Hub. As you know, much of our story has been told in our moving forward statement and in the decision-making model that we endorsed in April. They will both be included in the Living Faith story, which will be circulated for your information before next week's meeting. The Living Faith story will be posted on the Church Hub website for the public to read and will be part of the information we will be using as we move forward finding ministerial leadership for Chalmers in the next few months as the Commission's role concludes. During next week's meeting, our congregation will be asked to endorse the Living Faith story. We will also hear what our next steps are in the process of finding ministerial leadership. We hope that a liaison person from the Eastern Ontario region will be present to answer our questions and help us through this exciting phase in our congregation's journey. Please watch your email this week for more details. Thank you.
As you may have noticed, we seem to be having some technical difficulties, so please, if you have a bulletin, refer to it until we get them sorted out. Please join me in the acknowledgement of the land. The lands on which we are gathering today are the traditional territories of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. We acknowledge their enduring presence on this land, as well as the presence of the Huron-Wendat, Métis, Inuit, and other First Nations from across Turtle Island. We deeply respect the many generations of people who have cared for this land and whose spiritualities, teaching, and ways of knowing are closely tied to it. We seek to build right relations with these people, to learn from them, and to live together on this land with respect and gratitude. We light this candle to remind us that Christ is the light of the world and present in our midst. May the life and words of Jesus enlighten us on our way.
I invite you to join me in the responsive psalm. The response is, Lord, let your mercy be on us as we place our trust in you. Exalt, you just, in the Lord. Praise from the upright is fitting. Give thanks to the Lord on the harp. With the 10-stringed lyre, chant his praises. Lord, let your mercy be on us as we place our trust in you. Upright is the word of the Lord, and all his works are trustworthy. He loves justice and right. Of the kindness of the Lord, the earth is full. Lord, let your mercy be on us as we place our trust in you. Let's join in the singing of hymn number 766, As the Deer Pants for the Water.